Hey y'all, I'm Cheraw Tony. Today the road brings us to the Great Sand Dunes National Park here in Colorado. It is presently in the high 30s, very cold out here. Today we are going to explore the Great Sand Dunes National Park, and we will show you what is here and hopefully show you some things that you may want to see when you come. And we'll get started right after this station identification. After you go through the main gate, we come to the visitor center and we can go in and learn about the sand dunes. The elevations range from 7,515 feet to 13,604 feet, and during the summer the temperatures can come up to 150 degrees. Off in the distance there, that is the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, and the Great Sand Dunes are right before you. Kind of a brownish gray color. Some of the dark areas contain a mineral called magnetite, which is carries its own magnetic properties. See those people hiking?
Oh yeah.
And this is the lower parking lot, and actually where you start your hike to the top of the sand dunes. And at the base there are water filling stations and a place to get a drink of water, and I'm assuming you can probably wash your feet off. Of course, I don't think the water's working now because it's freezing cold here. And we will not hike to the top of the sand dunes. We're on the flat part of the sand. Pretty not easy to walk in to start with, less more climbing to the top of the dunes. Well, I am trekking across the desert, and we just ran into three wise men on camels, and they said, Cheraw Tony, you really don't want to hike to the top of those sand dunes. I'm going to take their word for it. Yeah, Debbie and I were commenting on walking on the sand, how much it reminds us of Myrtle Beach. These rocks, if you look real quick and squint your eyes, you can envision seashells, but they're rocks. Yeah, so how do you say that? Zapa Falls is about a half a mile up that way through the snow, and the only way that you can see the falls is you have to wade through the creek. So that's going to be a no for today. We are at 9,059 feet above sea level, so it's easy to see why there's so much snow up here. But off in the distance there, that is the peaks of granite and the dunes of sand, all out there. Just look at the views though. You can see forever. Well, that is going to do it for our trip to the Great Sand Dunes National Park here in cold Colorado.
Freezing Colorado.
Exactly. We're not going to make it to the top of the sand dunes. We have to remember we're old and we just can't handle things like we did 20 years ago. Well, we hope you have enjoyed this video. Debbie, did you enjoy it?
Yes, beautiful. It's totally different than White Sands, but it's beautiful, and the surrounding mountains are absolutely gorgeous.
Now, we are here in February. I understand it gets very, very hot. The sand itself can get up to 150 degrees in the summer. Right now, the sand is cold.
Yeah.
And
we're not here in February. We're here in January.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
See, I have short-term memory. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to share it with your family and friends. But until next time.
Y'all have a good day.
That's right.